Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking on the video. It's a brand new channel, just started it last night, Growing for Good. Super excited, glad to have you here. I know you saw the thumbnail, so yes, we are going to be doing garden beds today, these raised metal garden beds. Really excited about that. But before we get into that, let me just give you a quick kind of overview of what I'd like to see the channel grow into. When I first bought this house about a year ago, there was nothing back here. It was just all grass, very bare and boring, and that's not acceptable for me. So here, let's just peek over the fence. You can just kind of see that nobody ever does anything with their yards. They just leave them bare. And I would love to encourage people to change their mind about that and grow something beautiful. You know, the older I've gotten, the more I would like to do for other people. So this channel is going to be all about growing everything we can here in Florida: fruits, vegetables, flowers, plants, whatever we can. And we're going to give it away to the community for free. So I absolutely love that. So if this is something you like, maybe subscribe to the channel, and maybe we can learn some stuff along the way. All right, quick tour of the yard. So this is just one of my beds I threw together. This is my dog Sarge. You're gonna see him in a lot of videos, I'm sure. All my stuff is a work in progress. It's another bed that I did. I do have a bunch of peppers in these pots that we can put into the beds once they're done. We'll also be doing all kinds of other little videos. I kind of threw together this landscape edging, so maybe I do a video on that. And all these pavers I did put in myself, and I am going to be extending them, so maybe a video on that. And then over here, there's a water issue where the water backs up because my yard slopes back, which I'll talk about in a second. So maybe a video on that, French drain or something at some point. I've got so many ideas. I'm going to show you everything that I know. All right, to the garden bed. So they are going to go roughly in this area here. Like I mentioned with the water, my yard slopes up and then back down. And you can see it on the fence, how the fence gets high and then goes down, and all the water tends to back up here. That's not what we want. We want this all flat. So I had to do it over there when I extended the patio over there next to my shed. It's a lot of work. We're gonna dig out a lot of dirt. We're gonna get this flat so we can get the new beds put in place. So let's not waste no more time. Let's get into it. All right, we're all set up here. Unfortunately, all this is gonna have to come out because this is where the new beds go. I know. I am gonna take some of the good flowers. I got a nice vase in there, see if I can put like a something nice together. But all this is gonna have to come out. Pro tip, anytime you're digging dirt out, always throw a tarp down and throw the dirt on the tarp. If you don't do that, it's gonna stick together, make your yard unlevel. Take my word for it, use a tarp, you'll be happy later. So all right, I'm gonna start by getting all this stuff taken out, and then we'll start smoothing out the ground. All right, I got all the flowers cut down. I think you can see, it's crazy how you can see the shape of the bed with all the roots. I'm gonna try to save some of these peppers, and then we'll get to flattening everything. Anytime you're digging up a plant like that and you're not going to repot it right away, get it in the shade, and if anything, get it some water. Don't leave it in the sun. shake them. Get as much dirt back as you can. That was exhausting already. It's in the 90s today. It is so hot out here. Alright, there's still a lot of good dirt in here. I'm gonna try to save what I can. I already cut all the flowers down. I was able to save a lot of the peppers, so they're back in the shade. So let's see what we can save, and then we'll get this raked out. Had to take a water break. Let's get back at it. All right, now we're gonna try to start knocking this edge down to get it flat. All right, I had to go inside for a little while. Usually around 6 p.m. the sun starts to go behind these trees and it finally cools down enough to come back out here and work. But that's quite the dirt pile we've got. I think I've got it pretty good. It don't have to be perfect, but just pretty good. The main goal is just to get the dirt level below the stones, so that when I add the new stones, I can just raise the level with my paver base. So let me put the camera on the tripod and then we will start rolling out the fabric. Alright, so this is the only fabric I use. This heavy duty, this gray stuff, I got it from Home Depot. It's really heavy duty. It's not like that black stuff. That stuff is terrible. This is much better. I use this everywhere. I use it under my pavers and all my garden beds. It's really sturdy to really hold up. And then I got a bunch of these little stakes to stake it all down so it doesn't blow away. All right, let's get this going. take a look. Now I am going to keep extending this. Ultimately, I'm going to go all the way to the other side. I'm probably going to end up having to get a few more beds because I do want to do this whole flat piece in all garden beds. But let's grab a couple of the beds and bring them over here and see what they look like. Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for the day. Let's just take one more look at everything. It'll be something like this. This isn't permanent. Alright, I just want to thank you again for watching. If you subscribe, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Hang tight, and I'll see you in a few days, maybe about a week, and we'll have another cool video shortly. Stay tuned.